Cluttered. A picture tells 1,000 tales, and this picture behind me tells of 1,000 toilets in the Spanish city we just returned from. My wife couldn't help but take a picture of the clutter that filled the ladies' toilet in the tapas restaurant, somehow successfully navigating her way between beer kegs and bottle crates. We showed the picture to the lady receptionist at our hotel. She laughed and said yes, it was normal in Spain to find such clutter. And yes, how maddening it was that the ladies' toilet, often the accessible one as well, doubled as restaurant storage. And yes, none of us could work out how a wheelchair would reach. The purpose of a toilet is, well, you know what the purpose is. The clutter gets in the way of its purpose. I'm reminded of how Jesus also was horrified by clutter that obscured and overshadowed true purpose. In John's Gospel, chapter 2, we read, "In the temple courts, Jesus found people selling cattle, sheep and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. They were cluttering the temple courts, making it a den of robbers," as Jesus comments in Mark's Gospel, chapter 11. Those merchants and sellers had obscured the true purpose of the temple for worship and overshadowed its calling as a house of prayer for all nations. The clutter of commerce was wrongly taking up holy space. We too can allow clutter to obscure or overshadow the holy space that is meant to be in our lives, the true purpose of men and women, to quote the famous Westminster Confession of 1646, is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. I guess St. Paul inspired that when he wrote in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31, "So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God." We are called as followers of Jesus to worship God, to walk in His ways, and to offer ourselves in His service wherever we find ourselves. But you and I know that the clutter of this world can so easily obscure or overshadow that wonderful purpose. The picture from Spain is full of clutter. God longs for you to spiritually declutter so that you can walk, worship and serve as fully as He intended for you.